Quickpage is a pre-designed, fixed, non-layered page with cutout spaces or windows for your photo. Quick pages normally consist of a single layer because the rest of the layers were flattened and merged together, making it easy for you to drop your photos in. Even though the layers have been merged together on a quick page, you can still customize your page by adding text, a title, and even embellishments. Quick pages are the simplest files to use because most of the design decisions have already been made, leaving you to add just a few details and finish your scrapbook page quickly with little to no fuss. So in this lesson, which consists of 3 videos, you'll learn how to build your first digital scrapbook layout using a quick page by adding your own photo, a title, journaling, and preparing your final layout for sharing on the web. With Photoshop Elements open and the Expert Workspace toggled, let's get started. First, we'll need to open our quick page and ready it in the Elements workspace. To open the quick page, go to File, Open, and revisit the folder where you downloaded the class goodies. Then navigate to the Quick Page folder and choose the first quick page named Digi101_quickpage_001.png. Quick pages are almost always saved with a file extension of .png. The file will open in your workspace, ready for your attention. Here's a good habit to form right now as a digital scrapbooker. It'll save you some heartache in the future for sure, trust me. We'll want to duplicate and save this quick page right now as a layered PSD file, so as we're working, we don't accidentally save over the original PNG file. Duplicating and resaving the file means our original stays nice and clear of changes, so we can use it like new next time. To duplicate the quick page, go to File, Duplicate. A dialog box will pop up asking us to rename our file. Let's type My First Page and click OK. Next, let's return back to our original PNG quick page and close it. At the top of the workspace are tabs where our open files are listed. Notice that one of the tabs is labeled for the original quick page file with the PNG extension here, and the other is labeled My First Page, or the name you typed for your duplicate. Double-click on the original PNG tab, and this will reveal the file we want to close. It's an important step to note because the files are exactly identical. They look exactly the same, right? Only the file names help us tell them apart. So choosing the file based on its name in the workspace is the best practice when trying to identify the file you no longer need. Now with the correct file active, the one with the PNG extension, go to File, Close. And our original quick page closes, leaving our first page standing at attention and ready. Our next step is an optional step. I want to show you how to resize your quick page from a 12 by 12 layout, which it is now, to an 8 by 8 layout. Again, it's an optional step, but you may find it useful to do, and here's why. The average home printer prints up to 8.5 by 11, which means you have to resize this page if you want to print it at home. If you plan to print your page at a commercial printer like Persnickety Prints or Costco, or you own a large format printer at home, you need not worry about this step. But for those who need to worry, here you go. To resize your page, go to Image, Resize, Image Size. And first, check Resample Image if it's not already checked. Right here. Then choose in the drop-down menu under it, Bicubic Sharper, which is recommended by Adobe for reducing the size of an image. You would want to choose Bicubic Smoother for increasing the size of the image. Next, you'll find width and height boxes with the 12-inch size already configured. To change the size, type 8 for the width. Because constrain proportions is checked in the dialog, the editor will automatically configure the length value based on what we type for width. With resample image set to bicubic sharper and 8 inches entered for both the width and the height, click OK. And you can see that our image has reduced in size. Our final step for Quickpage prep is to increase the viewing size of our layout so it's nice and big in our monitors and it fills up all this empty space. To view it at a larger size, go to View, Fit on Screen. And now we can view our page nice and big on the workspace. Now that we've prepped our Quickpage, let's add a photo and familiarize ourselves with the most common tools we'll need for digital scrapbooking at the same time. First things first, our Quickpage needs a photo, your photo, because your first page should really highlight one of your own favorite memories. I've also provided you with a stock photo just in case you want to practice and you're not ready to use photos. To add the photo, first, go to File, Open, and navigate to the digital photo you want to use on your hard drive. Click Open to open it into a workspace. Next, we'll want to add our photo to our Quickpage. The easiest way is to click on your photo bin if you can't already see it. Remember that your photo bin is at the bottom left corner of your workspace. And with the photo bin viewable, you'll see both the photo and the Quickpage open within the workspace. Then click on your image in the workspace up here, somewhere directly over the photo, and drag it. Click and drag over to the Quickpage in the photo bin, the Quickpage thumbnail. Then let go. Your workspace will change to the Quickpage and you'll see your photo within. See? In the Layers panel, here's our Quickpage and here's the photo. Most photos may appear bigger or smaller than the Quickpage, so you'll need to resize the photo so it looks like the Quickpage was made just for it. First things first, we'll need to reposition this a little bit so I can see the corners or some of the edges of this picture. With the Move tool selected in the Tools panel right here, I'm going to click on my photo and simply drag it down until I can see the top of my photo, and here it is. Because we're working in Photoshop Elements, you should see a bounding box around your photo. If you do not, click on the Move tool in the Tools panel, and in the context-sensitive menu, there are 3 settings with checkboxes. They are Auto Select Layer, Show Bounding Box, and Show Highlight on Rollover. These 3 settings, which should be checked by default, help you find and adjust layers in your workspace. Currently, you'll want to check Show Bounding Box if it's not already, because it allows us to adjust the size of the photo quickly and easily. And that's where this little bounding box and these anchors points that you see at the corners, that's why they're here. So to enlarge or reduce the size of the photo, you need only hover your mouse on any of the corners of the bounding box, and you'll see the cursor change. Sometimes the cursor will look like a little upside down L or right side L, a little curvature. Sometimes it may look like an up and down arrow, or you may get diagonal arrows. You're looking for the diagonal arrows because when you click and drag in either direction, whether it's up or down, you will proportionately increase or decrease the size of your photo. Dragging out enlarges the photo, of course. Dragging in reduces the size. And it's all proportionate, meaning the photo shrinks or expands nicely. What you absolutely don't want to happen is to drag the anchors on the sides, the up and down. Doing so will stretch your photo in any direction, making your photo look elongated or squished. And that's non-proportionate. Should your photo begin to look out of sorts, meaning it gets really out of control and squished or elongated, simply click on the red cancel icon here to cancel your change and start again. So again, I'm going to click and drag on the corner of my photo here, move it up a bit so it's within the screen, and I'm not changing any tools, I'm just using the move tool. And I'm reducing the size of my photo until it fits comfortably within the little window here. Now it's not going to be perfect, but I just want to reduce it down so I can see that lovely photo. Once your photo is somewhat larger than that window screen, click the green checkbox to approve your resizing. Next, we'll want to drag the photo behind the Quickpage window in the Layers panel. To do so, hover your mouse over the photo layer in the Layers panel. Here, this is my photo. I'm going to name it Photo so you guys know which layer I'm talking about here. You'll know that the Photos layer is active because it will highlight blue in the Layers panel. See, this layer right here is now active because I've clicked on it. And now this layer is active. So we're going to drag the photo layer beneath the Quickpage layer in the Layers panel. So I'm clicking, holding, and dragging right underneath layer 0. And now the photo on my workspace is actually behind the Quickpage. Because the photo layer is still active in the Layers panel, it's still highlighted blue here, the bounding box around the photo is still visible. Our next step is to reposition our photo so the subject is framed nicely within our Quickpage window. To reposition the photo, we can use our Move tool. It's still active in the Tools panel, and you can tell because the context-sensitive menu for the Move tool is still visible here, down here. So with the Move tool active, photo layer still highlighted blue in the Layers panel, we can click on our photo here, and we can move it around. You want to be mindful of where you click though. With Auto Select Layer on in the context sensitive menu here, if you were to click on the Quickpage, you can move the Quickpage too. So make sure to click and drag the photo layer when you're trying to reposition. You can also adjust the corner anchors again to resize the photo if need be. And finally, clicking the right or left or up or down arrows on your keyboard will also reposition the photo. We call this a nudge because the movements are small and precise. And here I am using my arrow keys to move it from left to right. Now, depending on your photo, you may want to move it around, left or right. You can use the Move tool, you can use your arrow keys, anything you need to get your photo looking really good in the screen here. Now here's a little tip. The background of any page is always a clear, transparent checkerboard. When you adjust your photo, be sure to cover all of the areas of that checkerboard, because they'll include bare, nude background of white or the color of your paper when you save or print your layout. All right, look at you. You're halfway done with your first layout. You've opened it, prepped it, and added a cool photo. Now, jump on over to the next video so we can complete your page with some text.